Now when the lights turn out on focus, overdose, slow, hope, dope, don't choke this lucid psychosis, kitty cat roped it, leaking out slow, get the most so flocious.
This is Project Connect, a show where we take people who are up and coming in the Inland Northwest, whether their passion is music, art, photography, sports, or just trying to live out their dream. We pre-select 5 photos off their social media platforms to give them a chance to describe what was going on instead of the caption they had posted with it.
Overdose, slow, hope, dope, don't choke this lucid psychosis, kitty cat roped it, leaking out slow, get the most so flocious. We about both, keep it breathing, keep it dark. We could spark trees and I won't seek meaning. We could catch feelings, speak about dreams and the world so free.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Welcome to Project Connect. This is another episode. I have Ashley Crone here with me talking about her nonprofit. So thanks for coming on the show today.
Yeah, so that's actually in Chiang Mai in Thailand. So there's this museum there that's called Art in Paradise, and it's very common for tourists. And we wanted to check it out because all of their paintings in there are actually where you can step into it. And so this is one of them, and it's actually where I'm just laying on the floor, but okay. I turned it.
Yeah.
So.
Really want to go there, honestly, but
I think everybody should at one point in time.
Kind of just out there, out of the way.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Go to the next photo here.
So that's in Canada. I took a 2-week trip up kind of by Vancouver, I believe. It's called Malibu. So past Malibu, it's called Beyond Malibu. And there's this hiking trip that I got to go on, and it's 2 weeks, just backpacking the whole time. And yeah, living on the mountain. So we got to summit it on day 6. And
dang.
Yeah, so that was, I think, our way up.
Oh, okay.
You would think that snow would be really soft to sleep on, but it's really not.
Yeah. So you said that was in Vancouver or outside of Vancouver?
I think it's outside of Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just kind of stay backpacking around Idaho, so don't really.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we got to go for 2 weeks in Africa, Ethiopia, and work with. So I went with an organization called New Covenant Missions, and they actually church plant throughout Ethiopia and Ghana and Kenya.
Okay.
So they raise up pastors and send them out, which is really awesome. So I got to go and meet this guy who I'm riding on the back of the motorcycle with. He actually started an organization that works with disabled people. He builds wheelchairs and crutches because a lot of disabled people in that region kind of get shunned. His organization is called Disability is Not Inability. And yeah, so he just rode me on the back of his motorcycle around.
You just got back. I heard you just got back from Nepal, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Was that trip mostly for your nonprofit there, or?
It turned out to be more for my nonprofit than I expected it to be.
Oh, okay.
I've always wanted to go to Nepal. And when I went, I lived with a women's organization that takes them off the streets or out of bad situations and then provides them with homes, with a home and teaches them how to sew, clean, cook, all the good stuff, and then sends them back out to their villages with a business plan. And so then they go start their own organization and their clothing shop. And yeah. So
that's really sweet.
So that was at Leavenworth.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in Washington. Yeah, beautiful place. Stevens Pass.
Do you ski or snowboard?
I snowboard.
Oh, okay.
I'm not good. So,
yeah.
I think I got actually on this trip, funny story, my brother and I, so he took me up on one of the mountains, and I'm kind of a really big beginner.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that good. I can make it down a mountain without falling, but that's about it. I can't really do any cool tricks, but he was like, oh, let's go on this one. It's new. And so we went on it and didn't realize it was a black diamond.
Oh.
And so I got lost in the middle of like some forest up in the mountain.
Oh gosh.
I had to like take off my board and then walk down and find the path. It was really scary.
Yeah. I've had a couple of those experiences up there, sadly. So I can understand where you're coming from there.
These monkeys are actually really vicious.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember I think they call them priest monkeys. And they're really rude. And
Oh, really?
They don't like people. And they started calling me the monkey girl because every one of my trips, I ended up somehow having a monkey in my lap. So.
This is kind of where I'll let you take over. If you want, you can say something into the camera, let them know like if something else is happening in your life with the nonprofit or your next trip that you're taking. Anything you have to say, you can go ahead and say it.
Okay. Yeah. So my organization is called Freedom Bound. So it works in Ethiopia, Ghana, and Kenya. And our main purpose is to actually support women and children who are in the sex slave industry and pull them out. So that's my big picture for the whole thing, is to one day maybe have orphanages and safe homes for women and children. But for right now, we're actually, every item of clothing that's bought here in the U.S. on our website supports women and children and buys them a uniform for school. And so one of the biggest problems is that when women and children don't have uniforms, they are more prone to being sold into the sex trade industry. It's really sad, but it's an easy problem for us to fix because it's only $20, I think, in our money to get that fixed. And so to actually provide for those uniforms. So yeah, so that's our idea for right now. Yeah, so if you want to donate, feel free to go on to our website at www.wearefreedombound.com. And yeah, and then my next trip coming up is actually in Europe. So I'm backpacking Europe in June.
Oh, nice.
Yep, next month, and then I'll be gone for 2 months.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
you're really doing incredible stuff with your nonprofit. Like, super excited to see where you guys take this. I appreciate you coming on the show. Like, thanks for being part of the episode. Just can't wait to see what you have coming up. So,
thank you.
Yeah.